Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Turn left.
Rising up out these ashes. Look, it seems like I'm always gonna be rising up out these ashes, huh? I don't care. I'm gonna keep trying to get high as I could be the best version of myself I could be. It's May 19th, 2024. There ain't no time. The only time is the right time. Any other time is the time to make ourselves better in any kind of weather. You know. And it doesn't have to necessarily
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
It doesn't necessarily have to be about cheddar. See what I'm saying? Sometimes we put too much power.
In 4.5 miles, take exit 199 onto State Route 528 east toward Marysville.
Sometimes we put too much emphasis on about trying to get a dollar, trying to get our cheddar. Like, that's all it is. We don't sit back and understand that the best things in life is for free. See what I'm saying? And, you want an example? Okay, air. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can charge us for that. But our actions can determine how much of that we get. See what I'm saying? And life is so unfair sometimes. There's a lot of probably innocent, so great, beautiful people that lost their life earlier than what it should have been. But then on the flip side, I don't want to say that because I think the Most High, the creator of all things, whatever you want to call it, call the entity, is the best of all planners. And, I want to say just, the best thing we can do is be the best version of ourselves and strive to that and not give up when we feel, I'm going to say there ain't no we in it. Don't give up. I got to tell myself to don't give up and always strive even when I feel like I'm not the best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? Because if someone start giving up, then it ain't gonna stop. Motherfuckers gonna start jumping in. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be like, there ain't gonna be nobody say, nah, chill, that's cool, you done enough. Even the weakest person that ain't got no stripes, that ain't really been down and around, getting it how they live on a consistent basis, whether it's up or down. They don't get punched in the mouth and then just quit. They come back, you see them back out here trying to get it however they living. It happens. I done seen fools get knocked out.
In 2 miles, take exit 199 onto State Route 528 east toward Marysville.
And I'm talking about sleeper, clock, boom, and oh boy, like that, withered to the concrete. And first thing I'm thinking, man, I hope he lives, because it looks that bad, and somebody ain't moving. His homeboys came around the corner, picked him up, scooped him up, threw him in the back seat. Ooh wee. Dang. Don't get mad because you got knocked out. They came back and saved you and scooped you in the back seat. You was done. You didn't get up and walk away. They came back around and scooped you up and threw the back seat. So hopefully you didn't go hard on them, man, because you're really ashamed because you got knocked out. And you was considered a South End champ. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fools looked up to him. They probably still do. I don't know. They didn't see what I see. And even if they seen what I seen, if they're from the same gang, he probably has no choice, just out of respect and seniority, to still not go in on them for going out like that. But hey, that's not the point of this. My whole point is,
use the right 2 lanes to take exit 199 onto State Route 528 east toward Marysville.
Striving to be the best versions of ourselves is prerequisite. It should be considered a prerequisite to self-love. Because if life ain't stopping,
take the exit, then turn right onto 4th Street toward Marysville.
If life ain't stopping, why should you?
At the light, use the right 2 lanes to turn onto 4th Street toward Marysville. Then turn left onto State Avenue.
Or better yet, instead of me pointing the finger, I'm going to point it at myself. Why should I? If life ain't stopping, why should I stop? Lifing. Nah. I'm trying to mash past life. Like in a way, or if life don't try to like skip past me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and gang, you know what I'm saying? Just like try to, what's that called when you're racing? Lap. I don't want life to just keep lapping me. I'm trying to, come on, life. Battle with life. Life. Till there ain't none. Because we all got to go. But till the end, ain't no sitting back, leaning back, whining and crying and wallowing. Not like old boy TD Jakers. You know what I'm saying? Because,
In a quarter mile, turn left onto State Avenue.
Only the ant is gonna swallow that ant. You know what I mean? The ant is gonna all that other ant.
At the next light, turn left.
But anyways, so I'm not in no competition with no one, ever have. The only time it's been like that.
At the light, turn left onto State Avenue.
Only time it's ever been competition with others is when we're playing sports and we're playing to win. Of course, you want your team to win, But like in life, like we're all trying to get somewhere, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people that go against me, don't like me for whatever reason. It's really some A1 BLM people. Like, because they be the ones, because when I noticed from my situation.
At the stop sign, turn left onto 3rd Street. Then turn left onto State Avenue.
Here, let me park real quick. That way we ain't got to keep hearing that real quick. It's like the problems I've been having is from my like own people. Like people that I broke bread with, you know what I'm saying, ate with and gave freely to, basically. You know what I'm saying? So, and them fools, because some of them conspired to knock me off during Black History Month, quote unquote Black History Month. So that's crazy. But you're a BLM advocate, but you trying to take out your brethren in a sneaky kind of way in Black History Month, and you was doing it before then. But I noticed in Black History Month, yeah, fools trying to knock me out for a while. And if it wasn't for the grace of the Most High and my angels, my lineage and my bloodline and everything that's for my that chose me, and is for my best interest, I'm appreciative and thankful and grateful. I've been blind to it, but something always told me, like, dang. Sometimes I sit back every now and then and think about all the stuff I done went through and went through, you know what I'm saying? And I be thinking there's many occasions where, like, I'm like, man, supernatural. I can't even make it up. I can't make it up. That's why no one can never make me a non-believer. Like, really, a lot of us just forgot. They're not really technically non-believers. They just forgot, so lost. And some ain't forgot and ain't lost, but still are non-believers because they love being in that type of energy, in that type of space. You see what I'm saying? They falling. And a lot of them don't mind to be falling. They don't want to pick themselves up and be great. They like where they at, and then they try to not, take out others in exchange for where they should be at to compensate and just keep so So their job is to knock fools off. That's of the light. You know, that ain't basking in, okay, it's evil and there's all type of crazy stuff going on. So instead of trying to find ways to help combat that, to make the world a better place through their own actions or how they carry themselves daily, they rather look and try to find others to be like where they're at. And if they ain't that, then they attack because they see that they're the total opposite of what they believe in. And if they attack subtly, a little bit, more or less, or fall back, but they're gonna attack. Their whole objective is to get them to make a person messed up like them in a way of, I don't like, if the world all literally became a better place for everyone, then they'll be sick because they're really not about that, but a lot of them act like they are. Those are the worst ones because they hide behind religion. So the last place you think is someone that's religious that really love the pain and the agony and the hurt and the sorrow and hard times that people have to go through in the world. See what I'm saying? But you don't think it's them. It's just like the movies. It'd be the last person you suspect, the last couple ones you suspect. Like, changes your outlook. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the heroes really villains, and a lot of the villains really heroes. But whoever narrates the story is the one that the audience typically believes. See? That's how they go. That's why it's hard, like outside of YouTube and other places. I'm just using the example of YouTube because that's where I'm gonna put this at. But there's other platforms, so it ain't like that. I'm just saying. But there's not, you can't go on TV and find someone speaking their own mind. They'll cut a person off that ain't speaking according to the agenda that most mass media outlets have as a script for the most part. Like the things you don't say, the things you don't report on. And if you do report on it, it has to be mild. You know what I'm saying? It can't be offensive. It just report it and it's buried with the rest of the things so they can say they reported it. But for those that pay attention, like finally they put some real stuff on this regular news, then I'd be like, oh, okay, I guess that's where the balance is. It kind of confirms a real one to say, yeah, it's really bad. They put it on here because they try to hide a lot of stuff, which, happens in the world because, that's life. That's part of life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to, I'm not trying to bash no one on this. So I don't want to lose, and I say that to say this because I don't want to lose the point of the topic of where, being the best version of yourself is more important than trying to compete with someone else. Because if you lose, if a person loses, then not only do they lose that game they were playing and win the competition game, but they done lost themselves because, and it's hard to get back all the time that they were spending on trying to knock someone else when they could have been trying to build themselves. So it's like heavy. It's a heavy load. And if someone's getting that times 10, times, whatever, woo. And that's tough, but sometimes we get what we ask for, and what you put out in the universe, that's what you're gonna get back. That's why I make sure to not wish no bad on no one. You know what I'm saying? And not just because of that, but just because why? Like why? Like I'm not on that. And sometimes somebody make me mad or got the best of me or whatever, or I feel like they deserve it for all the bad, I still don't wish all the bad on them. You see what I'm saying? Because I know I don't want nothing to do with that coming back to me. Like, that's not what I'm out here for. You see what I'm saying? Wishing bad on folks when I want the best for people. That's what makes my day. That's what makes my day. Wanting the best for people and it's actually happening for them. You see what I'm saying? So, that's the cloth I'm coming from. And I can't help it. But I'll still mash on anybody coming my way with that nonsense. Whatever. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care who you are. I don't care what people think you as. I don't care what you think I'm supposed to think you as. Or any of that. No disrespect. But that's not my business to focus on that. I'm focused on me. And I'm coming as me. I'm coming as what it is. You know what I'm saying? And yo, that's what it is. Alright? So, yeah, let me get up out of here though, because I gotta get back to where I was going. So that's what I'm saying. Like I always say, self-love is the best love, and there ain't no more important love than self-love. So, and part of self-love is reevaluating. I have to reevaluate myself. I gotta audit myself. I gotta look and see where I've been messing up at, and how I need to change things around. What I've been doing good at, how I can make it better. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's negative, whether it's, it could be anything. Let me tone off on that. You see what I'm saying? Self-love is always critiquing ourselves and making ourselves the best version of ourselves. And always remembering we're not going to ever be perfect. I didn't come back here to be perfect. You see what I'm saying? So, if I want to be perfect, I stay in the heavens, in the universe. You know what I'm saying? Here, I'm not required to be perfect. And there's a lot of things that don't have to necessarily be perfect, but definitely necessarily we have to make it better. You see what I'm saying? So, one love, self-love's the best love. It's like self-preservation and anything else. I don't even know how I say it. I ain't even been on here, but it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't love yourself, you can't expect someone to love. If you don't love yourself, you can't expect someone, or you can't be expected of. You can't love anybody else, basically. If someone accepts someone that doesn't love themselves, then don't expect them to love you. It is what it is. But you see someone loving themselves, take care of themselves, that means they have the ability to love on others. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about Cupid love. I'm not talking about hearts in the air love, in the eye, pupil love. Genuine care for self. You know what I'm saying? The best way you know how. You know what I'm saying? Holding yourself in high regards. Not stinking. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that you can never stink, because some work hard. Some have different body things going on with them, and catching someone at the wrong time and they're not a stinky person, but you caught them at the wrong time that they stink, then you expect that if they love themselves, when they immediately they're going to make sure they fix that for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Now, whereas the difference is people you always see, and they stinking. Like you ain't never smelled good. Like something's going on. And I'm not that, I'm trying to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just an example of not practicing self-love. Not because they haven't critiqued themselves to say, dang, I'm not smelling too good. Let me get myself together. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the next time I see this person. Because I was thinking last time. And I don't want them thinking that's what my MO is. You know what I'm saying? They caught me at a bad time. You know what I'm saying? Busting moves, working hard. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? As men, we're gonna get funky a little bit for doing something. I say so doing something. But anyways, one love, peace.